solving proportions. As you can tell for all of these, they're fractions equal to fractions. It's called a proportion. The easiest way to solve a proportion is called cross multiply. And basically, you do exactly what it says, cross multiply. You multiply across. So that's 3 times x, or x times 3. And then you're going to multiply across here. That is 6 times 5 or 5 times 6. It doesn't matter the order you do it. And you set them equal. You basically multiply one direction equal to the other direction. Now, this leaves us with 6x equals 30. 6 times 5 is 30. To finish this off, how do you get rid of the 3 to the x? You divide it off. So we're going to divide it both sides by 3, bam, x. So x equals 10. Let's think about that. If x is 10, does 10 over 6 equal 5 over 3? Does 10 over 6 equal 5 over 3 when you reduce it? Hmm? That's the idea. Okay, same idea here. We're going to cross multiply. We're going to multiply that.
What the?
And then we're going to multiply this.
What?
We're cross multiplying. We multiply one way, and we multiply the other way and set them equal. And then we solve. So to solve this, you first have to, on this particular problem, distribute the 7. That gives us 7x. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. We're solving this equation we created by multiplying across. So now I want to get x by itself, so I first have to get rid of that 21 negative, so I do that by adding 21. It leaves me 7x. Got to do it to both sides. Negative 12 plus 21 is 9. Last step, I want to get the x completely by itself, so to get rid of that 7, well, I divide both sides, because that's multiply, so the opposites divide. So to get rid of that 7, you divide by 7, and bam, it's gone. Got to do it to both sides. 9/7 is fine. You could also write it as 1 and 2/7. Either answer is perfectly fine. One more time. Cross and multiply. And then this way. We're cross multiplying both sides. Cross multiply here, get the red. Cross multiply here, get the blue. Set them equal. Now we solve. They're basic solving problems. It's just the first step is to cross multiply. 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. Negative 2 times negative x is positive 2x. In order to solve, we got to get all the x's to the one side. So I'm going to move this 2x over here. So I have to get rid of a positive 2x by minusing 2x. That leaves me negative 10 left over here. Bring down the minus 15, and then 6x minus 2x leaves us 4x's. Okay, new equation. I want to get the 4x by itself. The opposite of minus 15 is plus 15. Bam, it's gone. So we have 4x left equals negative 10 and 15 is 5. And our last step to get rid of the 4 is to divide by 4. So I have x equals, because that cancels, 5/4, or 5/4 is 1 1/4. Fractional answers are fine. Okay. First thing is cross multiply, make an equation, solve the equation.